Welcome to Photoshop. To make a new template, go to File, click on New. You may change the file name to whatever you would like. To adjust the size of your template, you may adjust the width, height, or resolution. You may also change the measurement of this from pixels, inches, centimeters, millimeters, points, picas, or columns. You can also change the background from white, a background color, or transparent. Hello, welcome to part 2 of the video. First, go to File, click Open. You may choose any picture you would like to. This is my picture. This is me. You may choose the Crop Edit tool. Highlight what you would like to cancel out. Notice that you can adjust it as soon as you do this. Click Enter to delete the part that you would like to get rid of. Press Ctrl Z to undo whatever you've just done. Go to Image. Press Image Size for resizing. You can adjust the width to whatever you'd like to make it bigger. For me, I would like to make it 1000. But notice that it is very strange looking. This is because I have not turned on the contrast portraitism. This has a lock between it that auto adjusts the heights once you edit the width. See how the height changes when I do this? Photoshop, Graphical Image Editing by Xavier Sanchez. Adobe Photoshop is a software that will enable people to use various tools and effects available for photo editing and graphic design. Where to obtain images. Create original artwork in Photoshop. Use images downloaded from the World Wide Web. Use scanned images or images taken with a digital camera. Understanding images. An image is made up of dots called pixels. In Photoshop, you can add, delete, or modify individual pixels or groups of pixels. Basic concepts. Pixels. Specific location, specific color. When you zoom all the way in, you can already see the individual pixels within the picture. Common tasks. Resizing an image, straightening an image, cropping an image, adjusting brightness and contrast, and adding layers. Resolution. Number of pixels per square inch. Monitors display 72 pixels per square inch. Printers are much higher, 300 pixels per square inch. The full size difference in 1:1 in Web 5184 pixels. Print 90,000 pixels. Color. Monitors display light directly. Term RGB, red, green, blue. Different monitors may display colors differently. Printing images. Term CMYK, cyan, magneta, yellow, black. Colors will look different than other on the screen. File formats. Use Photoshop to open and create different kinds of file formats. Creating a new file. Click File on the menu bar. Click New. Enter the required width in the Width text box. Enter the required height in the Height text box. Click OK. Saving a file option. Use Save As to save a file under a new name and to preserve a copy of the original file. Open a file in one of the file format. Setting Preferences. Use the Preferences dialog box to customize how files are opened in Photoshop. Options include using Open Recent to locate and open files directly worked on, changing the image preview to thumbnails, opening a file. Use the file browser to open a file. Click the File Browser tab in the palette well. Navigate to the location of the file. Double-click the file to open it in Photoshop. Examining the Photoshop window. The workspace includes the following elements: a work area, command menu, toolbox, status bar, and palettes. Here are the workspace elements. At the top right corner you can see the command menu. The toolbox is different tools you can use to edit your picture, the status bar, and the palettes. Customizing the workspace. Customize the workspace by positioning elements to suit your working style. To save a workspace, click the window on the menu bar. Point to Workspace, click Save Workspace, type a name, then click Save. Using tools. Use tools in Photoshop to perform actions, etc. Zoom, type, text, etc. Use tools in Photoshop to perform actions. Example: zoom, type, text, etc. Point to a tool to view a screen tip that provides the name or function of the tool. Check the Tool Options bar to view current settings for a selected tool. Using tool shortcut keys. Press and hold Shift. Press the tool shortcut keys. Example: T for Type tool. Continue to press Shift and the shortcut key to cycle through a tool's hidden tools. Using palettes. Use palettes to verify settings and modify documents. Each palette consists of multiple palettes. Palettes can be separated and moved around the workspace. Each palette contains a menu. Here's an example of the palette. Click a tab to make a palette active. Click to access the palette menu. History palette. The History palette contains a record of each task completed in a document. The record of an event is called a state. The History palette displays up to 20 states. History. Undo takes you back one step. Step backward takes you back one step at a time. History palette displays steps under window. Revert back to last saved version. Save often with different names. Practice using tools. Create a new document. You can change the name of the document. You can also edit the width and height to make the size different. You may also edit the resolution or change the background contents. When you are finished, press OK. Use filters for special effects. Open the photo. Select a filter. Example: Artistic Dry Brush. Save file with different name, and you should have something that ends up like the second photo. Layers. Tools to enable complex compositions allow stacking of image parts. Layers may be added and deleted at will. Understanding layers. What are layers? A section within an image that can be manipulated independently. Use layers to control individual elements in a document. Layers palette. In the order in which the layers appear in the layer palette matches the order in which they appear in the document. Flattening layers. Save before flattening. Save with new name after flattening. Flattening is necessary for many techniques, including some file types. Select layers, flatten layers. Clone stamp tool. The clone stamp tool is used to simultaneously copy portions of photo into specific areas. Click on the clone stamp tool in the toolbox. Alt-click to select a desired area. Click and hold to clone the selected portion, and you should have many images. Opacity. Opacity changes the transparency of a photo. The opacity scale is located on the lower right-hand toolbox. You may change the opacity whatever you like. As you can see in this photo, the picture is so transparent that you can see the back of the picture. Flipping an image. Image rotate canvas. 90 or 180. Flip horizontal or vertical. Copy levet below. Image ROT. Image flip vert. Undo. Change canvas sizes. For composite images, change canvas size on one image. Paste and position extra images in one at a time. Image canvas size. Double hit set anchor as appropriate. Default as center. This example is upper left. More tools for selecting image parts. Delete or copy. Marquee tool. Lasso tool. Magnetic lasso. Magic wand. More editing tricks. Brightness and contrast. Variations. Sharpen an image. Sharpen an image. There are many options in Photoshop. Try filter, sharpen, smart sharpen. 100%, 0.2 pixels, lens blur. Enlarge to view detail. Using help. Photoshop help information appears in a browser window. 5 links are included in the help window. Using help. Contents, index, site, map, search. View and print documents. Use the zoom tool to change views up to a maximum of 1600%. Use the page setup dialog box to set printing options.